Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, thank you, I appreciate you being here. Today's video is about doing butterfly locks on fine hair texture, and the hair that I'm going to be using today is passion twist hair. What's it called again? Water wave hair. So that I got from my local beauty supply store. The brand that I use is the Free Trace brand. The Free Trace brand is what I used for this, and I used about 6 packs of it. So for this, we're doing the mid back length, and 6 packs is more than enough for the mid back length. So this comb is a must-have if you're a stylist. I got it off of Amazon, and I'm also going to be using the Shine and Jam edge control. So now I'm making my path to start the hair. So if you're braiding with fine hair texture, you most definitely need a base. Like if it was somebody that had that does not have a fine hair texture, and she has a long hair, I would just braid her hair without using any hair added to it. So I'm just pre-doing my hair, the hair that I'm going to use to add to it as my base, which is expression hair, and I'm going to use it to braid her hair. No matter how small it is, just for it to have a base in the roots. You know how you just have a knot when you braid with expression hair in the roots? That's what I actually need from the hair, just to give it that base. And I braid for some time and then I begin to twist. The reason I do that is because I want it to be easy when my client is taking it down, because if you braid all the way down, it's going to be very hard for the client to take down the hair, especially if their hair is long. So I just braid a bit and then I twist the rest down. So the reason why I use the base is because there was a time I did a client with fine texture, and it just slipped off when I didn't use a base. But when I noticed that when I use a base, it stays long, pretty long, like just as any other hair texture. So a base is definitely going to help when you're using fine texture. So a lot of people always ask me the number of braids that I do. I do from 30 to 45 for the medium mid back length. Actually, I do have just one size that I do for braids. For my locks, actually, I have one size for my locks. So even if it's mid back, even if it's waist length, the size is still going to be the same. So I do from anywhere from 35 locks to 45 locks, depending on how full my clients want it to be. With all this being said, we're going to move on to the next stage of getting the locks done. So this is my first time actually using the passion twist hair, which is the water wave hair, to do the mid back goddess butterfly locks, because I've only used the water wave hair to do the bob, but I haven't used it to do the mid back length. And what do I say about it? I would say it looks really good. If you're looking for that shiny look, this is really perfect for you. But then one thing about this, the difference between this and the spring twist, let me mention exactly what I mean. The difference between the water wave hair and the passion twist hair is when you do it with a not passion twist, I'm so sorry guys. The difference between the passion twist hair and spring twist hair is that passion twist hair, when you braid with it or when you do the locks with it, you notice that it's more stiff, like it's not as flexible as the spring twist hair. So if you're looking for that flexibility, go with the spring twist hair. If you're looking for the shiny look, go with the water wave hair or the passion twist hair. But both of them look very beautiful in their own ways. It depends on which one you like to go for. So now I'm using my the thumb method to do the butterfly locks. I'm going to bring the camera close so that you guys can actually see me doing it, instead of me talking a lot about it. Because sometimes I don't really know how to explain things. I feel like you guys will probably not understand, so I'll just let you guys watch and see what it looks like. And if you notice, or if you've watched my other videos on butterfly locks, you notice that I'm doing bigger curls, if you understand what I mean. I'm using the hair to bring out a lot more hair. Does that make sense? I'm using my thumb to bring out a lot more hair than I usually do. That's how the client wanted it, so I had to do it that way, and it looks really good if you ask me. Yeah. Guys, using a base is very important when you're braiding or doing your locks with fine hair texture, because it helps to hold the hair still. Um, the knot it creates at the beginning when you add hair or you use the expression hair to braid at first helps to hold the hair from slipping. So it's best to use a base. If you don't use a base, most of the time it would slip out and it will get old pretty quickly. So if you want it to last a long time, just make sure that you use a base to protect the hair first. If you're new here, please don't hesitate to subscribe. I do hair videos, anything about hair and beauty. That's what my channel is all about. Please subscribe and like, share with your friends to encourage me to do more. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys do that. And please leave questions for me, leave suggestions as well of any videos that you would like to see. I'll be more than happy to make your preferred videos. Yeah. So please do keep watching and let me know if this video is helpful. Now, after braiding or doing your locks, it's very advisable to use some mousse or oil sheen or both to, moisturize your hair, give it a shine, and give it a hold as well. So my most preferred mousse right now is the Vigoral mousse. Since I found this mousse, I haven't been able to use any other one. I've just been stuck with it. It has a lot of volume. Um, Even if you take a small quantity, like it can be enough for the entire head. Just one pump is enough if depending on how you want to use it. It's my favorite. So yeah, it's very advisable to use some mousse or oil sheen. So for the oil sheen, I haven't really found the best, but this olive oil one is also pretty good for shine. So yeah, so I like to do this each time I'm done doing locks or braids. It's very helpful. You can also use it for your scalp. The oil sheen is also good for the scalp. So after braiding, you can also use it for your client's scalp. So yeah, that's it for this one. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching.